Last week, U.S. Representative Elissa Slotkin came to Lansing to talk about the benefits of the Inflation Reduction Act signed into law by President Joe Biden last month. Because Slotkin is running against Republican candidate and State Senator Tom Barrett for Michigan's 7th congressional district seat in the U.S. House, Fox 47 News reached out to Barrett and his campaign to get his perspective on this act.
While the Democrats are calling this the Inflation Reduction Act, no actual credible evidence is there that this is going to lead to any reduction in inflation whatsoever.
Before we get into the many ways in which the two candidates disagree when it comes to the Inflation Reduction Act, let's start from a place of common ground. Both Slotkin and Barrett think that prescription drugs need to remain affordable. And one way to do that is by allowing generic versions of name brand drugs, like insulin, to come to market.
I think we need a faster path to get them into generic, into the generic programs so that people have more access to them.
Just finally allow a generic alternative to come to market. These name brand drugs do not allow generics to come to market.
But this is where the Inflation Reduction Act comes in and the two start to differ. Slotkin thinks allowing Medicare to negotiate prices and cap the cost of insulin to $35 a month would keep prescription prices low while putting pressure on large corporations to allow generic versions of their drugs to come to market. Barrett doesn't think that's the solution to our country's complex conundrum.
Look, I'm very sympathetic to the fact that people are finding it increasingly harder to afford the basic necessities and basic life-saving prescriptions that they need. However, when you set in place price fixing and price controls, what ends up happening over time is that we have less and less and less innovation in our in the research and development of life-saving drugs.
Slotkin, however, begs to differ.
I just want to set the record straight. The vast majority of the drug companies right now are spending more on TV commercials than they are on research and development.
I don't know what drug companies spend on advertising. I think if we get drugs approved for generic use, then that, satisfies a lot of the concerns about, what's being charged and everything else. But then I know that these pharmacy benefit managers that stand in the middle of it, manufacturers, the insurers, and the patients end up taking out a lot of the resources that could be going into making these far more affordable. So again, when you just make one government solution to the problem, oftentimes you are overlooking other problems in that path as well.
Barrett also believes that this act is causing the nation to wastefully spend hundreds of billions of dollars.
Millions of dollars spent to hire more IRS agents. 87,000 more IRS agents are going to be hired.
And now for the, pardon the pun, elephant in the room. Will our taxes increase with this new act?
You hear the rumors that everyone's going to be taxed. There is not one individual who's going to be taxed by this bill. It's the companies that make $1 billion a year or more, about 150 companies.
What the Democrats would try to tell you is that only the uber wealthy are going to be paying higher taxes. But when they layer on top of that all the taxes and penalties that are going into mainstream sources of energy and other things like that, you see that everyday Americans are actually going to be spending more for each of the basic things that we need.
Slotkin and Barrett will go head-to-head for Michigan's 7th congressional district seat in the U.S. House of Representatives on Tuesday, November 8th. I also interviewed Elissa Slotkin last week, and you can see that interview on fox47news.com. And make sure you stick with Fox 47 News and our political coverage by going to our website and clicking the Election 2022 tab at the top of the page.